hours in a day. Make something of it. Because some people don't even see their next 24 hours. Make something of it. Stop making excuses. I'm so sick of hearing excuses. Stop making excuses for yourself, because your mind into a positive mindset. Always think of the good. Always count your blessings. Always pray. Always be grateful. And just the money. I don't got time for no distractions. Is you cool? I don't got time for no distractions. I stay focused, and that's what get me through a lot of. Hi Lash Bags, welcome back to my channel. If you're a return subscriber, then hey. If not, go ahead, click the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, because if you're not Lash, I'm saying before you dash by, period. Okay, so from the title of this video, this was a highly requested video. I asked my Instagram followers, like, what topics should I talk about on my YouTube channel, and the biggest thing people want to know is, how do I balance being an entrepreneur in school? Or people that's not in school, how do you balance being an entrepreneur and working a job? Or how do you balance school, being a mother, working a job, trying to start a business? Like, just basically everything about how do you balance everything that I have going on. So first of all, let me tell you everything that I have going on, so you guys can know that I don't just do two things. I do a lot of different things. So first of all, let's start off with, I have my Lash by Mercedes LLC business, and that consists of me selling high quality 3D mink lash strips. I have extended my business, and I now am a lash technician. I got certified a year back, and I finally just became full-blown serious about it and consistent. So not only do I run a lash business, now I am a lash technician. Now on top of that, I go to a chiropractic school. So I am currently fulfilling my PhD here in Missouri to be a chiropractor. So I have that going on, and also I am in the middle of launching my next business, which is Allure X Fashion. I cannot wait for my business to drop. As you can see, I have my lip gloss on now in the shade Satisfied. And basically with Allure X Fashion, it's a business with me and my mom, and we will be selling novelty handbags, exclusive handbags, lip gloss, anklets, bracelets, cute necklaces, like anything that's popping, that's hot, that's trendy, we're gonna have it. So, but our main focus is really just handbags and lip gloss, and then we're gonna have anklets, anything that's trendy, headbands, scarf, just anything. So that will be launching very, very soon. I am looking forward to launching it by the end of August. If not the end of August, in the beginning of September, because I also want to have a launch party here in St. Louis. So all those details will be released later. And also, I have a social life. I'm a social butterfly. I'm a Gemini. So I get along with people. And on top of studying for school, I have to take national boards. I'm also currently doing my real estate schooling online. So yeah, I have a lot going on, because I want to get into real estate wholesaling. And I know you don't have to go to school to be a real estate wholesaler, but me, I like to be the jack of all trades. I want to have my license. The rules can change, and then who knows, 3 years from now they may say, oh, in order for you to do real estate wholesale, you have to have a real estate degree, real estate license. So to avoid all of that, I might as well do it now while I'm still in like my learning prime. I'm in my prime while I'm just learning right now, versus I have to learn and go to real estate school later if they say that you need a license in order to do real estate wholesale. And then currently I'm also doing Airbnb with me and my best friend. It's in the works, so fingers crossed. But yeah, as you guys can see, I have a lot going on, like a lot going on. And it's just hard to balance it, but you gotta make it do what it do. So I'm here to help you guys. If you are somebody who's watching and you have a lot going on in your life and you feel like you don't have time for anything, or you're somebody that want to start a business, want to quit your job, or you have a kid and kids are a job itself, and you have a job and you want to launch a business or anything like that, keep watching, because I'm about to tell y'all how I do it. I got my notes. I'm ready to lay down the business, okay? So the first thing I have that's very important is prioritizing. So prioritizing is a big deal when it comes to, and excuse me if I start like jumping around, but you guys just follow me. I promise I got y'all. So prioritizing is very much needed when you are having a lot of things on your plate. You need to, first of all, get a journal. That's my first tip. Get a journal. Everybody who's successful, everybody who wants to be a somebody, everybody has a journal or some type of assistant or something. You need organization in your life when you have a lot going on. I have multiple calendars. I have a calendar here. I have 2 calendars in my house. I have a calendar like / journal, like, and I write down everything that I need, that needs to be done. Okay, so you really do need to prioritize your time. So if I know that I have an exam on Friday, I know I need to study. In order for me to really know my stuff, I need to study a week in advance. Not only that, if I have clients, it doesn't matter if I have 3 clients in a day, which I don't right now. I know I will later because I'm a beginner, don't get me wrong. But if I know I have clients, or even if I have 2 clients, because honestly, for me to take a set, to do a lash set, because I am a beginner, it takes me 3 hours. So if I have 2 clients in a day, that's about 6 hours of my time. So if you're at work and you work in, I don't know, 9 to 5, you get off at 5, you gotta go pick up your daughter, you gotta run errands to do everything. You need to make a set schedule and time, and you need to stick to it so you can have time for everything. All the energy that you put into your 9 to 5, you need to put that same energy into your business, point blank, period. People make a lot of excuses, and you cannot make excuses for yourself, because nobody is going to market, strategize, and promote your brand but you, honestly. So get a journal, and when I say get a journal, write down everything that you have to do for that day for 3 days prior. For example, if it's Sunday, on Sunday I take my journal and I wake up in the morning. I always wake up like at around 7. I wake up in the morning on a Sunday and I write down everything I need to do for that Sunday on a journal, or like on a sticky pad. More so, I do it on a sticky pad. So get a sticky pad that's kind of lengthy like this. On that Sunday, what I do is I write down everything I need to do for that day on that Sunday. Then I flip it and I write Monday with the day, and I need to write down everything I need to do for that Monday. Like everything. I even put, y'all, on my sticky notes, I even put wake up. I put brush teeth, shower, cook, store run, school. I write it down to the T. I don't miss anything. And when I'm done with it, I highlight it off. And highlighting stuff off, especially tasks, is a reward system for your brain. And it makes you feel like I accomplished something today. That's why it's important that it doesn't matter if it's little things. I put every single thing, and I don't typically time it, but I put every single thing down to a T of what I'm gonna do for that day. So, like I said, on a Sunday, I'll write down my Sunday schedule, and I'll write down everything I need to do for Monday. Mind you, Monday I have classes from 7:30 in the morning to about like 3:20 in the evening, and they're kind of gapped out. So I will write my Monday schedule. I will write wake up. I will do meditate and breakfast. I will write that. I will write shower. I will write classes, and then I will write in parentheses 7:30 to 11:30, because I know that those are my classes back to back. And then I have a break, which in my school calls it common hour. During common hour, I'm in this group in my school called Sabica. It's basically just a student organization for African American students, African American chiropractors, should I say, future chiropractors. And we have a meeting every Monday at 11:30. So I will write that down on my journal. Meeting at 11:30 during common hour, and then I know I have a class right after that meeting at 12:30. So I'll do class. And then, of course, you know, when I'm doing my scheduling with my booking for my lash clients, it's always after I'm done with classes. Even though we're online, I still want to make time to take notes, listen to my lectures and everything else. So then after classes are over with, I would drive up here to my suite. This is my suite. I would drive up here to my suite, and I'll start doing promo, taking pictures of, you know, my lashes, making content. I'm a really big TikToker. I do a lot of TikToks, and I would do a bunch of TikToks at one time and put them in my drafts. So when I'm super busy and don't have time, I can just go on my drafts, edit the video how I want to edit it, and then drop it. And I always do about 5 TikToks a day and put them in my drafts. I have so many TikToks in my drafts. I probably have like 15 right now. But it's good because what if I have a super busy day, or emergency happen, because emergencies does happen. I can always know that I have content just waiting just in case for backup. So you see how I prioritize. So after that, I'll write down what I got to do after I do my promo. I just write my whole day down, and then I flip the thing, and then I have my Tuesday schedule, and then I flip it, and then have my Wednesday schedule. Like I told you, I always write out my schedules 3 days prior. So Wednesday, once I'm done with that schedule, I will write down my Thursday, Friday, and Saturday schedule, and so on and so forth. So I hope y'all catch my drift when I say writing out your schedule for the next 3 days. Should I say, yeah, the next 3 days, I always write out your schedule and stick to it. Stick to it. Stick to it, okay? Because it's gonna teach you discipline. And I'm telling you, when you're juggling a lot of things at once, you need discipline. Because if you don't have it, you're gonna keep procrastinating and be like, oh, I'm gonna just do it tomorrow, or I'm gonna just add this to my list tomorrow. I'm gonna just do this. You keep saying tomorrow. What are you gonna do? You have to stick to what. So you have to stick to your schedule. You have to stick to your plan. I'm telling you, that's the only way that you're going to become consistent as a person. If you have a planner, a journal, you write down your tasks for the day, and you fulfill them that day when you say you're going to do it. I don't care if you want to get a nap in. Like, stop making excuses for yourself. I don't care if you're tired. Nobody's going to put the work in but you, and you're not going to see results unless you put the work in. You get what I'm saying? So, I talked about that. Waking up early is key, y'all. You get so much stuff done when you wake up early, okay? So I wake up every day about either 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. simply because my classes here and my school starts at 7:30 in the morning, and I be needing time to get up, meditate, open up my curtains, eat. I have to have time to do stuff like that. And we are online, but still, I don't want to just wake up, turn on my Zoom, and roll over. I did that before. I'm not going to say that I sit here and don't. I have done that before. Sometimes I be tired. But most of the times, and lately, I have not been doing that because I want my business to be where it needs to be. And I want to be the person that I'm trying to be like. I'm trying to be like overly successful, overly on top of everything I need to do. And in order to do that, I have to gain some type of discipline. So no matter how tired I am, I wake up. Waking up early is going to make sure that you get a lot of stuff done in a day. If you're waking up past 12, you have already missed. If you would have woken up at 7 a.m., 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, you would have missed about 6 hours that you could have been doing something productive, taking care of errands, getting some me time in or anything, and you waking up at 12. Now you waking up at 12, you trying to do all this stuff and rush it, and when you blink your eyes, it's 3 in the afternoon that quick. It's 3 in the afternoon that quick. Time be flying. It doesn't wait on nobody. Versus if I wake up at 7 and get everything done I'm supposed to do, because thank God school is online. Like, I have the blessing of listening to my Zoom class and going grocery shopping at the same time. Knocking, what they say, knocking whatever the saying is, 2 birds with 1 stone. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's the luxury of being online. But I know if you're at work, you can't possibly do that. But what I'm trying to say is, waking up earlier gets the job done. It gets the job done, and you just feel better overall in the morning. I know people be like extremely tired in the morning when they get up, but listen, Once you start making it a habit of getting up early and doing your routine in the morning, whatever that routine is, me, I always drink some coffee. I always cook up breakfast. I always meditate and pray, and then I start my day. Once you do that and be consistent with it, I promise you, you won't even be that sleepy anymore. I promise you. Next is make time for both. Like with school, as much effort as I put into my schooling, studying, and make sure that I know what I'm doing for my upcoming exams, I put that same energy into my business. So if I spend about 4 hours studying on one subject or whatever the case may be, best believe after I'm done studying, I'm rewarding myself by coming up to my suite and practicing with 2 lash sets. Now on the mannequin, I can knock down a pretty nice set and within 2 hours. So that'll be 4 hours right there. I always look at it like that. If I could put 4 hours into studying, I'm gonna put 4 hours in practicing for my on my mannequin for my lash set. Okay, just like you go to work and you work that 9 to 5. When you get off work, don't take that nap. Work on your business. Why not? Why not? Because at the end of the day, if you was to ever get fired, you will be replaced just like that. They don't give a fuck about you. Excuse my language, but they never care. Like, they will replace you. So you have to always work on your business. Don't always say, because there's apps that can help you post for when you're at work, like Planoly, which I will drop down like right here to download the app. And it's basically an app where you can set up your pictures and captions. You can set them to a time and a date when you want them to be posted on your business page. For example, if I know I'm working from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., I can go on my Planoly app and I can have a post set for 10 a.m. I can have a post set for 1 a.m. So while I'm at work, I done had 2 post drops, and now I have the rest of my day when I get off at 3 o'clock to post, promote, do what I need to do for my business. That same energy you put into somebody else's business at McDonald's, at Walmart, at Walgreens, at the post office, all that energy and time you put into their business so they can get richer, the same people that can replace you in a blink of an eye, you can put that into your own business. Why wouldn't you? You know what I'm saying? So I always keep the same energy with school. With school, if I'm gonna sit here and study for hours and hours, best believe right after, I don't care. Like, y'all, it have been times where I have stopped studying. I have probably studied from so if I get done, sometimes I don't have classes from like 7:30 to 4 p.m. On Tuesdays, I only have 1 class. So, and it's at 9:30 in the morning. So Tuesdays, what I do is I get up at 7 o'clock in the morning, and what do? I study for any type of upcoming exams. Maybe I may go over the PowerPoint before the lecture at 9:30. And then once the lecture is over, because the lecture is only 30 minutes, once the lecture is over, guess what I'm doing? Working on my business. I'm going to my suite. I'm making content. I'm making posts. I'm doing what I need to do. And I always put a timestamp on it. So if I know I'll get done with my class at 10:20, because 9:30. So when I get done at 10:20, I say, okay, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. strictly business. And I come up to the shop and I do that literally from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. I just focus on all content, all this stuff like this. YouTube channel, my YouTube videos for YouTube, organization, inventory checks, cleaning my office, just anything with business for the whole time I set it to. Then I may say from 1 to 3, because it takes 2 hours, I may do a lash set. Or I might just add the lash set within that time, you know what I'm saying? And then I can say, okay, from 4 to 9 p.m. straight up studying. You get what I'm saying? I'm studying. I'm sticking to the schedule. I don't get naps in no more. I get to it. I can't wait on it. Like, I don't have time to take an hour nap, because within that hour, I could have been doing something productive. Or within that hour, I'm probably going to snooze the clock. So that hour then turned to a 2-hour nap. The 2-hour nap turned to a 3-hour nap. The 3 hours then went away, and you could have been doing something productive. Get what I'm saying? So, definitely just prioritize and stick to your schedule. You have to stick to your schedule, because if you don't stick to it, then you're going to continuously find yourself procrastinating, super tired, feeling unmotivated, feeling like you're never accomplished. You're never accomplishing anything because you're not really doing anything. But all you're doing is complaining how tired you. Life is tiring. But being broke, that's the worst feeling in the world. That's the worst feeling in the world, honey. Being unmotivated and broke at the same time, that could cause people to go into a real bad depression. So it's like you have to do something about it. You have to, if you don't do nothing else, find something to do all the time. My mama always used to say, when I was a little kid, I used to always be watching TV. And she used to just spaz. She was like, find something to do. Go outside, read a book, do some. And I used to get so mad because it's like, I'm not bothering you. I'm watching TV. But now that I'm grown, it's like, okay, I get it. Like, who has time to just sit around and watch a TV that's gonna be there tomorrow, next week? Like, who has time for that? You didn't watch that Netflix series chilling in your bed or whatever, and you have completed nothing for the day. Like, that's just so crazy to me. Like, you just have to stay on top of your business. You have to prioritize. You have to get the same energy to your school, the same energy to your business. You have to make it work. It doesn't matter how tired you are. One time I had 2 clients back to back. I didn't get done until like 9 o'clock at night, and I had a whole exam that was coming up in 2 days, and I didn't even study for it, y'all. I studied from like 9 o'clock to like 4 o'clock in the morning, and then had to get up again at 7 a.m. for school. Really 6 a.m. because I be needing time to get ready mentally. So sometimes I go off on 2 hours of sleep. Like, some people look at me like I could never. I need to sleep. I need to work. No. You gotta make it do what you gotta make it happen, because nobody's gonna do it for you. What I'm gonna do is just fail a test because I'm sleepy? No. I wanna study, and I wanna make sure my clients' lashes are done. Period. Like, I wanted this lifestyle. I wanted to be the big boss. I wanted to be the jack of all trades. Now that I'm going through it and it's happening, now I want to complain about how tired I am. I knew this was I was gonna be tired. Y'all be knowing that. Y'all know when y'all take on all these responsibilities, y'all know y'all gonna be tired. What's the point of complaining about it for? Work through it. Simple. Next is stay focused. Stay focused. This is a big thing, because people ask me like, you still have time. I be seeing you popping out sometimes. You still be having fun. Yeah, I do, because I know when to say yes to go outside, and I know when to say no to go outside. When you see me outside, it's because I had time to go outside. It wasn't gonna affect me anyway. Most of the time, I'm not going outside though. Most of the time, I'm handling the business. So if I do pop out, it's probably on the weekend. If I don't have no clients or nothing to do, and I stay focused, because I always know it don't matter what party, what event going on. If I miss it, I miss it. It will be another event. It will be a better event. Like, I don't miss out on nothing. I really don't. And a lot of people feel that way. I can always go out for drinks. I can always, do what I want to do, party with my friends, kick it with my friends. You don't have to pop out every single time. You spending more time hanging out with your friends, and you're not even spending that same amount of time or energy with your business or with school or whatever you got going on. I don't be getting that. I don't understand it. That's just not me. I know when to say no. Do you want to go to woo-woo? No, I have to study. And my friends are very understanding. They understand that. If you have friends who every time you want to tell them no, you don't want to go nowhere because of A, B, C, and third, and they always have an attitude, cut them off. Because my friends understand that I'm still in school. I have stuff to do. I run a business. I don't have time to go outside all the time. And when I do, I'm going to make sure I kick it with y'all. And I'm going to make sure that I let y'all know that when I have free time. But for this weekend, I'm booked and busy. You get what I'm saying? You have to stay focused. My plan is not to stay here in St. Louis any more longer than what I have to. I'm supposed to graduate April 2023. I'm not trying to be out here slipping up grades, gotta push back graduate. I'm not trying to do none of that. I'm trying to move to Atlanta. My goal is to get to Atlanta as soon as possible. I'm trying to be in the A, okay? I need to be in the A. My business needs to be in the A. Like, I need to go there when I graduate. I'm going to be a chiropractor out there. I'm going to be a businesswoman out there. I need to be out there. Like, what is St. Louis? Like, yes, I have fun when I do go outside. I do have fun with my friends. But it's like, it's not nothing major. I don't miss out on nothing. It's okay if I don't have to go to the latest parties or the latest event just because such and such is throwing them. And I think sometimes a lot of people be having too many distractions around them and wondering why they can't stay focused. You have to, at the end of the day, it's about you. It's about you. It's about your mental health. It's about your emotional support system. It's about you. Cut up all the distractions. Cut them out. You don't need them. If you notice that something is a distraction, it is toxic to your life, and it's not good for your growth. You have to cut it off. The longer you hang on to that distraction, that dead plant that's not going nowhere, it's not gonna do nothing but eventually suck you into its like it's just toxic. It's just gonna suck you in. And a lot of people just be so distracted, they don't even understand they be distracted. Like, if you know that you're supposed to be studying during a certain amount of time and your friend invites you to drinks and you go, that's after you just told that person that you're going to be studying, that's a distraction. That's a distraction. You're supposed to be studying. What you doing at the bar? You're supposed to be at your office trying to come up with ideas to promote yourself better on Instagram. What you doing kicking it on blocks? Like, huh? What you doing? What are you doing? You have to stay focused. You have to think about the end. My end goal is to be a 6-figure female, period, point blank. Really 7 figures, fuck a 6. 7-figure female, okay? I don't have time to be getting distracted, and I'm very good at cutting all that out. I would shut it all down. I don't even play like that. Like, I would shut it all down. If it's not doing anything to benefit me, and if I personally don't want to do it, I'm not doing it, and I don't have to. So you have to stay focused, and all I keep thinking about is doing it for me, doing it for my mother, like doing it for my family. Like, I would really see myself as the breadwinner. I gotta go get it. I don't have time to sit and play. I have to get to the money. I have to check a bag. Like, I'm trying to put my mama in the crib and the A with me. Like, I'm trying to get to the money. I don't got time for no distractions. Is you cool? I don't got time for no distractions. I stay focused, and that's what get me through a lot of situations, because I don't put myself in mess. I don't put myself in negative people's space. When I see something, when I see something weird, it's cut. I draw a line. I have real strong boundaries, because at the end of the day, it's about me. My friend Lori always say, it's about you. They teach you that in nursing school. It's about you at the end of the day. It's always gonna be about you, period. Everything else will get shut down if I feel like my mental is not right for me to juggle all the things that I'm juggling. Period. Next is, and this kind of ties together, I put self-care days / positive mindsets. So, you know, I be getting so stressed, y'all, because, like, I don't think people be understanding how hard chiropractic school is. Like, this is not your typical master's, bachelor's. No, bitch, this is the PhD program. This is DR in front of Mercedes type of program, okay? It's hard, y'all. It's so hard. It's so stressful, G. And you have to have times, and work is scheduled. Work is stressful too for some people, but you have to have time to take yourself out and just be by yourself and just literally embrace yourself. I have self-care days like all the time. I'm always having a self-care day. Like, it doesn't matter if I am going to the nail shop. I may go to the nail shop. I may get a massage. I may just sit and I may just binge watch Netflix series. But whatever my self day is, I take myself out to eat. Whatever it consists of, that's what I'm doing. And I have those about like either 2 or 3 times a month. I have a self-care day. And I always do it because I feel like those are so important. Like, as much as you work, you do need time to take a mental break and just relax. If you're constantly just working and you're not having any time to yourself just to breathe, just to, even if it's going on vacation for 2 days, just to relax, you are going to be so stressed that you're going to want to just give up. And that's not how it's supposed to feel. Everything that you do, that you work hard for, at the end of the day, it's supposed to feel rewarding. Reward yourself for the self-care that you deserve it. You worked hard. Why not? Why not? If you know you worked hard and you know that it has been a long week for you and you know you have accomplished a lot of things, take yourself out. Go on a date by yourself. Dress up, look good for yourself. You ain't gotta look good for nobody. Look good for yourself. I always look good. People always, even when I'm in the house, because I be in the house a lot. One thing about Mercedes, I'm gonna have my hair done. Why? Because I like to look good. Because when you look good, you feel good. I always keep my hair, nails, feet. I always keep it done, honey. Like, always. Okay. And if you see me with my natural hair or looking bummy, it's because I'm letting my hair breathe. But baby, I'm gonna always have my hair done. I'm gonna always have my hair done because I always want to look good. Because when you look good, you feel good. Once I feel good, then I can, handle my business like as I should, because I look good, I feel good, and I got that positive mindset, which pulls me to the positive mindset. When you're juggling a lot of things and you're stressed, you have to keep a positive mindset. You cannot let the devil win, because I promise you, the devil will try you in so many ways. Like, it has been so many times where I have been messed up on money, messed up on just mentally, like everything. I feel like everything was going wrong, but I always keep in the back of my head, like, well, at least I'm not homeless. No shade to the homeless people, but God has blessed me with a roof over my head. God has blessed me with a car that I'm able to drive, A to B. It may not be a form, but it's a car. I'm blessed to be alive and breathing. I'm blessed to, don't have none of my loved ones die from COVID. Just start looking at, when you're feeling really bad and down, look at all your blessings that you have. Like, people really been trying to make their situation seem so terrible, but it is not as bad as somebody who has absolutely nothing. People that are on the street with not a pot to piss in, not a family to call, not a phone. Let's be grateful about phones. Some people don't even have phones. All they have is signs. They don't even have covers. All they have is stuff they get from the garbage. And you want to complain because you're tired or you're stressed. That doesn't even amount to the stress and depression that people have who are literally on the streets with nothing. Nothing. They don't have not anything. No assets, no liabilities, nothing. You got to be grateful for something. Every time I have a bad day, I always think about a homeless person, because it just always reminds me how grateful that I should be, that I'm just going through this little thing. My car done fucked up. Oh, I have car problems. Now it's the end of the world. No, it's not the end of the world, because some people don't even have a car, let alone a house. And I'm sitting here having an attitude, want to cry like the world is end because my car done messed up. And this is a true story. I did have a whole attitude. I forgot my blessing. Like, I'm not blessed or something. Like, at least I got a car. And people who don't even have money to get the car fixed out, that's something to do with saving that you got to work on. And that's okay too, because you're gonna have to get the money somewhere, right? You're gonna have to do something. You gotta make some shake, especially if you don't got no support. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand why that may be very stressful. But at the end of the day, nothing beats you not having a security. Security is so important to me. Having a place to live, being secure in my household, that's so important to me. If nothing else fails, if I go broke tomorrow, I would just be happy to be secure in the house. And that's what I have. And a lot of people don't have that. So I always keep that in the back of your mind when you want to go ranting about how you feel like the whole world is giving up on you. Woo, woo. A lot of people complain about how they don't get help from their kids and everything. Just every possible wrong feeling that you could think about. And I do think it's important for mothers to get breaks from their kids, because I'm not a mother, but I have a lot of friends that are mothers, and it really takes a toll on your mental. It really does. Like, it really does. But some people can't even have kids. Some people are begging to have kids and can't have them. Think about that sometimes. Like, just try to think about anything that may bring your mind to a positive mindset. It could be, no matter what you have going on. I always think about something that's the worst of the worst, and I always think about people that are homeless. That's like my go-to. No disrespect, it's just the reality of it. Like, I'm so heavy on security, and I know if I didn't have a house nor a family or friend that I could call on, I can just imagine that as being the worst feeling and depression in the world. So try to get your mind into a positive mindset. I always think of the good. I always count your blessings. I always pray. I always be grateful. And just keep striving. And that's how really I balance my entire life. A lot of my life is focused on prayer. A lot of my life is focused on consistency. As you guys know, I'm a very consistent person. I wasn't always like this though. Let's not cap. I wasn't always like this. I was lazy. Ask my friends. In undergrad, I was lazy. I was lazy, honey. I was so lazy. You can ask them. I don't never have to lie to y'all. I was a lazy person. I would literally text. Me and my friends used to live in an apartment. We had a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom in undergrad, y'all. We was lit. But I would literally text my friend Lori, like, can you please bring me a banana? Like, I couldn't get up and walk to it. And she would text me, be like, no, like, get up. She'll bring me stuff sometimes when she being nice, or if I'm sick or something. But like, y'all, I used to be a very lazy girl. Like, didn't mind laying in the bed all day. Only time I wanted to get up was to get in the shower, brush my teeth. But I just felt so unmotivated. I don't know why. I don't know what was wrong with me. I just didn't feel motivated. Like, but once I found, and that's another thing. Once I found my passion, I just got motivated, and I just haven't stopped since then. I've been going hard for LASH. I'm gonna say this for a minute. And when I got back to school, I've been going hard about school. Like, you have your mess-ups, you have your moments when you feeling sad or you feeling unmotivated, but you cannot let those moments defeat the purpose of what you're supposed to do in a day. You have 24 hours in a day. Make something of it, because some people don't even see their next 24 hours. Make something of it. Stop making excuses. I'm so sick of hearing excuses. Stop making excuses for yourself, because nobody cares. Nobody cares. At the end of the day, that's your business. That's you and your business. I know I'm not making no excuses for my business, period. Period. And don't get me wrong, family emergencies, that stuff happens. But that's why I have drafts on TikTok. I can be in the hospital crying. I'm going to drop a TikTok draft, though. That's for sure. Fuck you, something else. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, no excuses, because nobody's going to promote my brand like me. I don't have time to take breaks, because the moment, and I already tested it, because the moment I take a break or the moment I don't post for a whole day, the next time I go posting, my views drop tremendously, and it be consistently drop tremendously, and I did not like that. Like, I hated that. So be consistent, guys. Pray, manifest. I always write down my goals. I have my goals right all around my wall. I just remember in the back of my mind, I'm doing this for me and my family. Like, I gotta make some shake. I gotta make some shake, period. Like, and I always put that same energy you put into your job, that's the same energy you need to put into your schoolwork. That's the same energy you need to put in your business, because at the end of the day, the job don't give a F about you. You are always replaceable, period. I never found myself overworking at a job ever. You want me to do whose job? What, they didn't come in? Bye. Bye. I don't care. I don't care. And some people say, oh, it's easy for you to say, I can't just quit because A, B, C, and D. Y'all, I have quit jobs and had $5 in my bank account before in undergrad, and I have quit jobs. Stop. I hate when people do that. Like, I have people trying to make it seem like their situation is so much different from mine. Just because I don't tell y'all doesn't mean it didn't happen. I didn't quit my job one time with $5 in my bank account. I didn't quit my job one time with $1,000 in my savings. That's all I had. And what I do with that $1,000, I turned it into LASH from savings. You feel me? Like, we are all going through the same thing. We just all going through it at different times in our lives. It has been plenty of times I have quit my job and I had absolutely nothing. With rents, with bills. Let's not forget that. Let's not cap. I have bills. I have real bills. I have 2 rents. Okay? I have real bills. Utilities and some more. Like, I have bills. So let's not think that I don't have bills. It's just that I'm so confident with them. My God, I'm confident in my God, and I'm confident, and I know I'm a hustler. I'm gonna always make some shake, period. Even if I have to DoorDash, even if I have to Uber for the rest of my money. If I don't feel comfortable working somewhere, I'm out of there. And you can ask that about anybody that knows me. I will quit in a heartbeat and won't give a fuck about it at all. I won't lose a sleep over it. And I would put all my faith in God, and I would literally just trust the process. But I promise y'all, I don't know how I was able to pay for a lot of things I was able to pay for, because I remember months of being broke. But it always worked out for me. It always worked out for me. But I always said I would never let a job overwork me. I would never do any type of slave work, baby. I would not be covering any other shifts because such didn't walk in. That's not my problem. If I have a family emergency, I'm not calling the other coworkers to ask them to come fulfill my shift. Y'all do it. Like, I'm not doing anything extra other than what's in my description. Period. And the moment that I feel like it's too much, I leave. I always leave. Ask anybody that know me. I have flipped through about 10 jobs in a year. Like, it's nothing to me. I'm just so confident in myself that I could just, and ask me how. I don't know how. I don't regret it at all. I was scared. I was nervous. But at the end of the day, I know the type of person I am. I know I'm a hustler. I'm going to make something happen for myself. I don't care. I got a job as a bottle girl, flipped. That night I made $800, was able to pay my bills right there up front. Quick. You know, quick. So, I don't know, but anybody out here that's listening, you could definitely do it. It's very doable. Nothing is impossible, because if it was impossible, you wouldn't be doing it. Just because you have a hard time or a slow time or you're in a negative mindset, that doesn't mean put, you know, your goals on stop. I always keep striving for your goals. I always keep working hard, because at the end of the day, the only person that can make a change is you. So I hope you guys like this video. Sorry if it's really long, but that's just, I want to get every point across, which I did. Be tuned for my next video. My next video will be how to prepare yourself to quit your 9 to 5. I will go in way more detail about that. Hope you guys like this video. Give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you leave me a comment. Let me know if you want to see what type of other videos you guys want to see. And I think that's all. Bye, Lash Babies.